What is up, guys? Welcome to Flip Flop Flow, the Florida travel show. I'm Adam P. Gill, your humble host, and today I'm going to show you one of North Florida's hidden gems, Poe Springs. We're also going to take a step back in time and go to a local diner as well as a local brewery. You don't want to miss this episode, guys. It's going to be an amazing day trip for under 50 bucks. My home state of Florida is a weird and beautiful place. It seems like everybody has their own version of reality. This is mine. Alright guys, here we are. So when you get up to the gate, you just pay at this little station. It's based on the honor system, but you just grab an envelope and you put your cashola in. But yeah, I mean, driving up, this is a gorgeous little park. There's a volleyball court. So this is actually interesting. Poe Springs apparently is dog friendly, which you don't see in a lot of state parks in Florida. You can bring your dog, they just have to stay on a leash. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. They have like a lodge type area that you can rent out for events. It has picnic tables on the outside underneath the canopy, and then there's like a little interior area as well. Little picnic areas that you can reserve. Lots of picnic areas. And a playground if you got little ones that need to be entertained. The trail back to Poe Springs is only about 1/4 of a mile walk, so it's not very far. Definitely lots of gorgeous plants to look at. So Poe Springs is only about 20 minutes further south of Ichetucknee Springs. I was going to do both, but it's supposed to rain today, and I didn't want to get caught in the Ichetucknee River and not be able to get out if it does rain. But yeah, maybe we'll do Ichetucknee on another day, guys. And for those of you that are not from the state, this is what Florida looks like, guys. So Poe Springs, if I remember correctly, was established in the 1980s sometime. It is owned by the county. It's not a state park, it's a county park. And it's not quite as popular as Ichetucknee Springs State Park. I don't think there's a lazy river style attraction to do, but it is definitely a cool place to go if Ichetucknee Springs gets too busy for you. And it's definitely a hidden gem. And with that, welcome to Poe Springs, guys. Now I want to say this spring right here had amazing accessibility, tons of stairs, tons of places where you could put chairs. And the water was pretty much only waist deep, except for the spring boil. Who knows how deep that goes. There was a way out to the Santa Fe River, as you can see. And it's just all around gorgeous. Definitely an easy place to hang out, guys. And I'm literally risking my camera right now. All for the show. That was close. Up ahead of me right now is the tributary to the Santa Fe River. I never actually went out to the Santa Fe River, but we'll take a closer look at this in just a couple moments. And as you can see, Poe Springs feeds directly into the Santa Fe River. And if you squint really hard and look across the river, you can see a wildebeest in its natural habitat. Superb. Well, now we're gonna go see about some lunch, guys. Just a 10-minute drive from Poe Springs in High Springs, Florida is the Pink Flamingo Diner, a throwback to the 50s and the era of doo-wop music. Walking into the Pink Flamingo Diner is definitely like taking a trip back in time. Inside you will find no shortage of vintage motifs as well as memorabilia. Actual footage of me getting ready to enjoy the food that I ordered, which was absolutely fantastic. I had a Santa Fe burger. Look at those onion straws. The fries were amazing. It served open face, and here it is all together. Outside they have a patio/bar area, which occasionally has live music for you to enjoy. And if you and the family get finished eating and you want to do something fun afterward, you can try your hand at mini golf out back. They have their very own mini golf course. After lunch, I decided my dessert was going to be some delicious craft beers from High Springs Brewing Company. Fashioned out of a vintage carport, there's definitely an industrial vibe. The walk-up bar is rustic with 16 varieties of craft beers and handmade ciders for you to choose from that they have ready on tap. Everything is brewed on the spot, and they were even cool enough to take me behind the scenes and show me the, I guess you would call them the brewing kettles. Not only are their products brewed there, but they're also canned there, which I found really impressive. Needless to say, I was definitely interested and decided to try a flight for myself. The first beer I tried was called Sandy Britches. It is a Kolsch beer, I hope I'm saying that right. Definitely a light beer with a lot of character. And it was really good. Really refreshing. The next beer I tried was a Springs Light, an American light lager, which was crisp, and it was not exactly my favorite. It was okay. Kind of tasted just like a standard light beer if you didn't like anything else on the menu. Maybe that was the point. The next beer I tried was called Midnight Train, and it was a porter. Definitely smelled good, tasted just amazing, smooth, dark, with a hint of something extra. I tasted notes of coffee. This beer was astounding and definitely took me by surprise. And the last beer I tried was actually not a beer at all. It was the Peach Party Cider. And listen here, guys, this cider was freaking fantastic. It definitely tasted almost like a fruity champagne. Reminded me of brunches and hanging out with friends. This cider was awesome. My two favorites were the dark and mysterious Midnight Train, as well as the peach cider. I think it kind of goes without saying. And I even liked the peach cider so much I stuck around to have a full 16 ounces of it. But like I said before, the industrial vibe was definitely there. Next door you could see a custom car shop that appeared to be fashioned out of like maybe an old mill. And from my table I could clearly see the High Springs water tower, which was really cool. Well, that is the end of this day trip, and we did it for only this much. Hopefully you guys had fun. I know I sure did, and until I see you again, peace, love, and palm trees. Bye!